What up? It's the cat. So we're gonna have a work story time. It's from today, but roof and whatnot that I've been working on. He's dealing with some stuff, and normally he would do it himself. So I'm helping him out and working with him, and I don't really care if I get paid. I ain't too worried about it. He's dealing with a bunch of health issues and stuff, and my dad's known him for a long time, and there's good people, but hanging out today, and I went over there by myself because my dad has a ankle sprain. So if you think about it, pray for him. Y'all can just call him Chief if you do pray for him. So went over there today and started doing some of the small framing that I could do by myself, and getting boards in and everything. And I spent a good deal of time just hanging out with him, getting to know him a little better. And we'd sit around and take little breaks, and he tries hard, but man, he's so limited and can't really do much. But damn, if he was healthy, boy, be a workhorse, man, dude. Awesome people. Well, got to talking, and he's like, "Look, man, I really appreciate you." He's like, "Man, your family, man, you come around more than my own family does, and all the shit that you're doing for us." He's like, "Man, you got me motivated, even though I'm sick and everything." But he built him a chicken coop, and him and his son, he basically showed his son, or stuck around with him, let his son build it, helped him out with whatever he could, kind of, be there and just kind of give him a little bit of guidance on it. Tell, "Hey man, you're a little confused, all right, step back and then see what you need to do. Just think about it for a moment." It's fucking awesome. He sent me a picture the other night, because I didn't get out there last weekend. It was busy. Had to clean up around the property, get trash hauled off, and just deal with some stuff around here. And he's cool people. He understood. He's like, "Man, y'all looking out for me. Work at your pace. Work at your own pace, and it'll get done. And we're good though. Just as long as you hit me up every once in a while, let me know what's going on." I'm like, "Man, I'm gonna get out here and take care of you." And he's like, felt good hearing that. Your family. And we had a little discussion, and when he said that, I'd read something the other day, and it said, friends are God's way of, apologizing for, the family or lack thereof, or some sort. Anyway, that's the general gist of the idea. But shared that with them, and boy, I don't know, good people. Now, every time I go out there, they feed me, and we hang out. His uncle will show up and smoke a little with me, or buy some beer, and we'll just sit around and hang and talk and share stories. It's a good time, man. It really is. Love it. So yeah. In the long run, I don't think money's gonna matter. It's moments like this shit right here. You know who's got your back. And you got their back, and shit's just righteous. So you might have a little disagreements here and there, but at the end of the day, you still got each other, and that's what matters. So I just want to share the story time, but he sent me home with, I think, a rotisserie chicken or something. So he fed the family, and yeah, just good times, man. You can't, good conversation, good people. I know he's sore and dealing with the health issues and other life issues that it's not my place to talk about. But my brother there, he keeps a smile on his face, man. It lets you're appreciated, and he'll shake your hand, but he'll draw you in close and reach around, make sure to give you that hug. Just real genuine person. I'm glad to know him, and his son and his girlfriend, and me and my dad, we talk about him all the time, and we joke back and forth like, how the hell did we get drawn into this? But I don't know, we enjoy doing it because it's some good time that me and my dad get to hang out and spend time together, which we don't get a whole lot of at the moment. He's in school and working a full-time job, and of course always helping friends. And so I talked to my buddy's girlfriend that was there today for a little bit, and they all appreciate us, and I guess we've got them motivated. And they're doing the same. They got the yard cleaned up. He's getting things ready for some birds in the garden, and I don't know, it's awesome. It's very inspiring to inspire others, and it always put a smile on your face. And you'll know that your efforts and whatnot are worth something. Like I started taking plants over there, and that's what got him fired up about it. The first day I showed up, I said, hey man, here, I got some stuff for you. And I started giving him pots and telling him what it was, and passion fruit and prickly pear and pecan and persimmon and celosia and just all kind of cool stuff. And it just spread from there. So he's fired up. He's got him a little chicken coop built, and he's got to finish it, wrap it up, and then he's gonna get him a garden in there once he gets it cleaned up, and a fence up to make sure everybody's protected. And yeah, it's cool. It's just awesome. I don't know how to exactly describe shit like that, but hanging out with those people, spending those moments, man, that shit you'll remember forever. When you're just thinking about it, sitting back, and may not talk about it all the time, but give you a smile when you just sit back and start thinking, and just good shit all around. Kind of like sitting on the porch with grandma. Miss that old girl. Miss my grandma. She was so awesome. Always happy to see you. Smile on her face. Enjoyed the company. Would come out of her room or whatever she was doing. She'd drop it, and she'd be glad to hang out and share stories and laugh and giggle with you and walk around the yard. And I hope you all find these moments too. I thought I'd share this. Get out and do it. Much love. God bless. Catch out.